What's up, everybody? Welcome to my garage. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all crushing life. It's still 2024. You better still be crushing this year. Now, speaking of getting crushed, did I say getting crushed? Yes, I am getting crushed in a massive amount of debt. If you saw my last video, you would understand. If you haven't, go check out that video because that would make today's video even more ridiculous than it already is. You see my boy Rob at Eurosport Automotive, he just texted me and said, hey, you gotta check this out. I responded, of course, and said, I'm on my way. Now, because today's vehicle is so classy, so special, I obviously donned my tracksuit. Also, we're gonna need a pair of fanny pack Jordan 1s. Now, because today's weather is so awful, we're not gonna take the Ferrari because we wouldn't be able to leave the top down. We're not gonna take the Hellcat. We're just gonna go ahead and take old, reliable today, Shelby 770 horsepower. Now, this weather is clearly not great test drive weather for something so class, so clean, so sophisticated as a Rolls Royce. But it is what it is. It's winter, it's January in Utah, and this is what we get. Now, real quick, before we check out the next Burlacher mobile, we got to stop and take a moment to thank today's video sponsor. A big thank you to today's video sponsor, Fanhome. Fanhome is a new brand with one clear mission: to inspire fans with innovative content, high quality build-up models, and exclusive collection. They exist to make the fandom stories you love last forever. They're partnering with the top entertainment, gaming, and pop culture brands to give you a broader, deeper access to your favorite characters and stories. Their products are original in-house designs that you won't find anywhere else. You simply choose your collection or your build-up model. In this case, I chose Eleanor. Got it in 60 seconds. Obviously, I've seen that movie literally more than 10 times. Probably more than 15. I don't want to admit more than 20, but I've seen it a lot. And then you subscribe. Then every month you receive exclusive products and magazines with inspiring content. In your first package, you're going to receive 2 building stages and 1 magazine containing build instruction. And then each package thereafter will contain 4 assembly stages and 1 magazine. And then you get to enjoy the amazing journey into the universe you love. And as I mentioned, of course, I'm doing the Eleanor Mustang because this is one of my all-time dream vehicles. I got to drive one a year ago and it was super crazy. So of course, I'm starting with that as my first model. Now, one thing I really love is this thing's quite substantial. When it's done, it's going to weigh 17 pounds, which is almost as much as Baby B. It's going to be 8.5 inches wide and 6.7 inches high. And it actually has working features. The doors open, the trunk opens, the hood opens, and the front wheels are turned by the steering wheel so that you don't hit any crowds. All subscribers are going to receive all these gifts right here, so make sure you hit the link below or go to fanhome.com and use my code Burlacher. Get yourself hooked up, join the Fanhome family, and I'm super excited to finish this Eleanor build. It's going to look sweet here in this garage, and thanks again to Fanhome for sponsoring this video. And we're back, baby. Gonna park right this old big Ford right between some Audis here. Seems appropriate. Yeah, that just looks right. Old blue right in the middle of all these black and silver Audis. What can I say? I'm just the type of person that likes to blend in casually. What's up? What's going on? You're always working.
Always working.
All right, now before we check out the Rolls, we got to stop real quick because there's a Bentley, and you know I'm a sucker for Bentleys. This is a 2016 Flying Spur. This is a V8. The Rolls Royce we're going to see is a V12, so you have that. This is $105,000. The Rolls Royce is a 2010. It's a $93,000 vehicle. So actually, it's kind of making me pause. Maybe this is it's newer. It's a little bit more, but like the legroom, the luxuriousness. Do I just get a Bentley again instead of a Rolls? So I need to explain a little bit why we're doing this particular car shopping, because I have a very specific purpose in mind that I'm trying to fulfill, and none of my vehicles right now fulfill that need. Yes, need, not desire, not want, need. I have a need. I'll explain that need in just a second, but check this out. This is just pure classiness. Legroom is okay and it's fairly comfortable. Headroom is decent, but it's not like extremely luxurious. It's just functional. But overall, the interior, I mean, I could do a road trip in this vehicle, no problem, whether I was a passenger in the back or driving. Obviously, driving would be amazing. Now, the Bentley I had was a W12. V8 just is like, V8's cool and all, but W12, the Rolls Royce is a V12, and that's just cool. This could fulfill the need I have, but we gotta check out the Rolls. Because to be honest, I've never actually driven a Rolls, well, I drove a 1981 Rolls Royce limousine. I owned one temporarily. That's a different beast than a 2010 Rolls Royce. I couldn't say my R's in elementary school, and I still struggle, so maybe I shouldn't buy a Rolls just because I can't say it. We're just gonna call it the Ghost. Rob has never driven a Rolls Royce either. So this is a first for both of us, a first experience of the 2010 Rolls Royce Ghost. This is currently listed right now for about $93,000, $92,995, something like that. Rob's my banker, so am I pre-approved?
Totally.
Oh, totally. He hasn't pulled my credit recently. He should check the last video and he might pull that back. All right, first time ever. Again, Rob, even though he's the one here selling it, they're not taking it out on joyrides because it is a special vehicle. So first time driving a Rolls Royce. And again, I mean, we're just gonna call it the Ghost because I can't say the R's, and also people just refer to them as Ghosts because they're special. W12, V12, V12. My Bentley was a W12, this is a V12. Quiet, powerful but quiet. 563 horsepower and torque, right around there, 575, 563. So, you know.
Raining outside. Is there an umbrella anywhere?
Yeah, I got you, sir. Oh. Yes. So that is, anytime you buy a Rolls Royce, make sure it's got the umbrella. This is the official Rolls Royce umbrella, so you're good. I assume before you guys actually took this vehicle to sell, you double checked to make sure the umbrella was there.
I'm sure that's the first thing we did.
No one would ever buy a Rolls Royce if the umbrella was missing, I assume, or it should be like 20 grand off. It's a big girl. That thing is so... Oh, that's a big car. As he's driving out, let me explain one of my big time, all-time dream bucket list items. I got some buddies I've been golfing with since middle school. We go on golf trips, 4 of us. I want the all-time epic road trip golf vehicle. Oh, there's only 2 options. There's more, but for me, there's only 2 options. Now we're gonna jump in the back because that's what you do. Oh yeah. Now, of the 2 vehicles, one of them is a Sprinter van with 4 captain seats in the back. You got your table for cards and a TV. You can just game on the way down to the location. You hire a driver. You're good to go, living in just comfort and luxury the whole time. Or you and your boys load up in the Ghost or the Phantom, put all the clubs in, and just cruise down in luxury, singing Katy Perry songs all the way. I know you wanted me to say Taylor Swift, but I'm frankly, I'm a little bit tired of the Taylor Swift of the Chiefs. Nothing against it. I like Taylor Swift. It's been a lot. Okay, but as Rob drives us around, in fact, if we want to make this the ultimate correct test, can you just drive us to St. George and we'll play around?
Well, shouldn't we go through like a McDonald's drive-thru or something, or like a Taco Bell?
Absolutely, always. So this is controlled right here through the handles. Super calm, super easy, pretty responsive, especially for a 2010. That's actually pretty good. Navigation loads up, and it's got roads. We had roads in 2010. That makes sense as well. Seat controls in the rear, which are awesome. So if I do end up getting a Rolls, I got a lot to learn because I don't know how to put the screen back down. I don't want to push it too hard. I don't want to break anything before I actually buy it. You got all the seat control functions down here. You got the center controls here. You got this. No champagne glasses, but that's cool. We just drink water here. Now, one reason I need it to be a big vehicle is my buddies were actually quite large as well. I'm the 2nd tallest in the group. And then we got a 6'1", and then we got a, you know, buddy's 5'8". He's doing okay though. And you got a lot of the controls down here. Everything back here is so nice. Also, just the fact that I'm being driven around. That's how Rolls Royce test drives should go. You got to make sure you find someone that's willing to drive you around while you're in the back seat acting like an idiot. All right, Rob, your first Rolls driving experience. How is it?
You said you were going to drive.
I'm next. The power, is it smooth? Is it everything that you thought a Rolls should be?
It's basically a Ferrari, but just a little longer and a little smoother. Everything else is the same.
Everything else is the same. Okay. And when I had my 81 Rolls Royce, it was not a smooth drive. It wasn't nice at all. It squealed a lot. It was effectively reliable, but not. So this is a much better Rolls Royce experience. You may have noticed I didn't have my seatbelt on. That's on me. Always buckle up. You see, the problem is the ride is so smooth, I kind of forgot we were actually in a moving motorized vehicle, so I didn't even think to buckle. Buckle for safety. Always buckle the seatbelts. I also was just checking. They put in the metal brackets here for car seats. So little baby B, he actually could chill back here. All right, now it's my turn to drive. Let's see here. There's a button. There's a door button. Door's locked. I think so the window works. Door is locked. I would think you'd be, I don't know if there's like a child proof. I don't think this button works. Is there anything on? Oh, that was nice. Okay. Rob's pushing buttons. All right, so we're still figuring out this Rolls Royce ownership thing for the Ghost. It does have the door button here. It closes the door. For the 2010 base model, you hit this and it shuts the door, but it will not open the door. It only shuts the door because that's Rolls. But that being said, it's my turn to drive, baby. All right. Oh, legroom actually is quite nice. Headroom is quite nice as well. I could road trip for 5 hours easy, comfortable in this. You like to ride in the back?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Honor is mine.
Oh yeah, perfect.
See, you got so much, dude, you are cush. And you got the seat controls there.
Does this have Netflix?
So you can recline. Netflix 2010, Netflix. The internet didn't even exist in 2010, so no. There we go.
Wow.
Dude, that's cool. Okay, I could see me and my boys rolling up to the golf course in a Rolls. I just couldn't. Okay, we're gonna jump in here. I do like the color. It is actually clean. It's not super bold or crazy. Just clean and simple. Sheepskin interior. Yeah. Okay. Does the driver have a door button? I have to do it myself. Okay. Throw the seat belt on because the rich blokes in the back, they don't want to get in trouble because their driver doesn't know how to buckle. And then adjust the steering wheel. There we go. It's slow, but it was 2010. It's okay. And check this out. They were averaging 18.7 miles to the gallon, 41,000 miles in this model right here. This is a V12, 18.7 miles to the gallon. Is this listed as a
commuter car?
Yeah, commuter car next to Priuses.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can see this in Prius, the same buyers. We obviously got the clock right here. And I'm just trying to think through how you shift gears. Is it one of those, the blinker? I've never been a big fan of the blinkers. I mean, the old Fords used to do that in the old trucks.
Three on the tree.
Three on the tree. I guess it's okay. So super simple. You gotta push the button in? No?
Straight down.
Oh, that's the, we're already in drive. When you have your foot on the brake, you're still okay? Let me drive this. First time driving an actual, like, a modern Rolls. Not to diss on the 81 Rolls-Royce limo that I had. It was super cool, a lot of fun, but it was not quite, this was not the same experience. Oh, it's got a heads-up display. Oh, that's juicy. Oh, that's got weight. You didn't even punch it when you were driving. So here's what I'm thinking, Rob. My last video, you haven't seen it yet because I haven't gone live by the time we're filming this video, but still, the point is, I'm in a lot of debt. I got a lot of car loans, as you know. My wife's Subaru is a great vehicle, but I don't like it. She loves it. So what I'm thinking is I make her drive the Shelby truck and then I get a different vehicle for my, you know, just my needs. That's where I'm thinking Rolls Royce. Baby B can fit in the back. We just cruise around in the Rolls.
I think that's a great idea.
Or Bentley again. So are there seat massagers in the back? That's a question.
Find that out.
The seats are heated. The 2013 Bentley that I bought from you, the Continental GT, had seat massagers. And all of my passengers, it's all they ever talked about with the Bentley is it had seat massagers. That's the only thing they cared about. So the Rolls, I need to make sure I get one with seat massagers. What does that button do, I wonder? The light turns on. Oh, I got massage seats. Yeah, we got them. I'm sure you got one somewhere back there, Rob. You just got to find the button. Where's the owner's manual? Probably like in proper English. Probably don't know how to. Oh, you found it. All right, massage seats. This is getting better and better. Now, this road we're going on right now is extremely bumpy. It's not kind. And the Rolls, it's just taking it no big deal. Gotta say, I'm gonna be honest with you all. I told my wife I would not come home with the Rolls. I was not gonna do a deal today. However, driving this, I really think my plan of her driving the truck and me driving this and my other cars, it's fair. And it just seems right. All right, we're just gonna give it a little bump. All right, V12. Oh my goodness, this thing, okay. That hits.
It hits.
Way more than I thought it would. This thing is huge. 575, 563 horsepower and torque in it. We're going 23, now we're going 35, now we're going 45 and 50, 55. That was, I mean, it lifts up. That's still fun. What's better, a Bentley or a Rolls? I mean, all right, we're back at our destination, and I gotta say, I've elevated the need to have a Rolls in my life. Or a Bentley again, but a Rolls, comment below, should I buy a Bentley or a Rolls?
Both.
Rob, not yet. I got some big things happening. I'm gonna make some big, crazy decisions here soon. One of them may involve a Rolls or a Bentley, but not both. Not both, Rob. Don't get them hyped up. Not both, maybe one. Ah, this is so nice. I do like the interior, it's clean. Yeah, I mean, what do you think? It suits me, right? It suits me. All right, look this over. Rob's gonna drive it again. We're gonna watch it and just kind of percolate on the situation. Super clean. Got 41,000 miles on it, 2010. I have not done any like Rolls-Royce comparison shopping, anything like that. I can't say like what all the options are out there. Like this is a base model Ghost. Do I spring for the non-base? I mean, a base Rolls. Look, if you're not satisfied with the base Rolls, you're living a life. All right, well, Rob, first question is, are you gonna buy it for yourself? I think your wife would really enjoy that as the family vehicle. You know she would. You know it's the right decision.
I think she wants a Panamera Turbo.
Rob and Panameras. I mean, maybe one day I'm gonna buy a Panamera just to satisfy Rob over here. Now, again, I haven't done a ton of research yet, but the Phantom's obviously gonna be a lot more than the Ghost, and that's why the Ghost kind of makes sense right now for the price point of $95K, a Rolls-Royce. You're not getting hit with that initial huge depreciation. There's gonna be some depreciation still, obviously, but like a 2010 Rolls, you're not gonna have massive depreciation at this point. Is that an accurate statement?
Totally accurate.
Totally accurate. All right. What about a 2016 Bentley? A lot of depreciation on that one left, or pretty solid?
Pretty solid. They're a lot alike.
Because you have both.
But the Bentley doesn't have the suicide doors.
Yes, the suicide doors are epic, and it's a Rolls. I've been a Bentley guy. I don't know. I never actually realized, but it makes sense. There's 2 umbrellas. There's one in each door, Rob.
Yeah.
And they're both still the original Rolls-Royce.
You need one umbrella for each person riding in the back.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bam. Satisfying. We got the dark interior here. This one, the rear seat also has the child. I don't even know what they're called.
The child seat anchors.
Child seat anchors for the car seats. So, baby B. Yeah. We'll be in touch about if you don't want the Rolls for your wife, let me know, because maybe, just maybe. We'll see what everyone says below.
Well, the Rolls and the Bentley.
Well, no, just one, folks, just one. All right, we'll see you later. I don't know, I'm walking out here looking at my Shelby F-150 truck, and I love it. I love the truck, but also to say, like, I got a Rolls, like, what would I rather drive home today? A Shelby F-150, 770 horsepower, or Rolls-Royce, or Bentley? Kind of all winners. But regardless, I'm not getting rid of the truck. That's the dilemma. The truck just serves too many purposes right now for me and my family. And this truck is just one of the coolest vehicles on the road, to be honest. So I've been driving home collecting my thoughts, because when you're car shopping, it's so easy to get caught up in the moment, especially when you're looking at super cool cars, which we were today. And here's what I've come to. The Shelby truck, the Ford truck, it's not going anywhere. I love this truck. It's a beast. It's also zero stress. It's a Ford. One, it never breaks down. Am I right? Super reliable. Secondly, if something oddly were to happen, parts are relatively inexpensive and labor is less expensive as well compared to a Rolls or a Bentley. So I can't get rid of the Ford. Plus, it's just one of the coolest vehicles out there on the road. It's so cool. Driving a Rolls on the road, obviously super cool, but the Shelby F-150, you don't see a lot of these. They only make 600 of these a year. And we can't get rid of the Hellcat. We're not getting rid of the Ferrari. We're not getting rid of the GT350. That just leaves the Subaru. However, 0% interest. We only owe $4 grand left on that vehicle. Zero stress on that one as well. It's under warranty. So trading that one in would be crazy, but that is also the only vehicle that really makes sense, because we're not going to I can't add another vehicle. I got too many cars going on. It's a bit crazy. So do I go home and talk to my wife and consider trading her Subaru in for a Rolls Royce? I just might. I'm about to make some crazy dumb decisions over the next few months. You stick with me and watch. It's gonna get weird, like purple plaid weird. Like seriously, stick with me. My wife and I, we got some pondering to do, because I mean, imagine a Rolls in the garage. That'd be epic. Again, already done it once. Things might get pretty silly on the channel. Imagine a Ferrari next to a Hellcat, next to a Rolls. That just seems like Burlacher right there, if I do say so. Thanks to Rob for showing us the vehicles at Eurosport. Appreciate you. Appreciate all of you for sticking around. You're all the best. I wish you nothing but the best of luck. Make sure you go crush it. Peace.